Have you ever realized your relationship was over before the other person did? That happened to me, and I never told her I knew. For 5 years, I built my entire future around the woman I loved. I turned down opportunities, ignored my family's expectations, and poured everything I had into the life we were creating together. To celebrate our anniversary, I booked us a dream vacation to the Caribbean. Flights, beachfront hotel, excursions, the whole thing. Then, 2 weeks before we were supposed to leave, she told me her passport had expired. She looked disappointed, so I believed her. A few days later, I came home early with our printed itinerary, planning to surprise her with all the little details I'd arranged. Instead, I heard her laughing in the living room. It wasn't the laugh that caught my attention. It was the name, she said. Her ex. I froze outside the door and listened just long enough to understand what was happening. She was making plans with him, talking about feelings she swore had been buried years ago. I never walked in. I quietly turned around, got back in my car, and drove away. That night, I made a decision. No confrontation, no yelling, no dramatic goodbye. If she had already chosen someone else in her heart, there was nothing left for me to fight for. The following week, I boarded that Caribbean flight alone. I watched the sun rise over the ocean, ate at every restaurant I'd reserved for two, and slowly realized something unexpected. The trip I thought would celebrate my relationship ended up helping me let go of it. When I came home, I packed my belongings before she returned from work. I left one handwritten note on the kitchen table. It simply said, "I hope one day you find someone you don't feel the need to hide from." Then, I walked away. She called. She texted. She showed up at my office asking why I had disappeared. I never mentioned the phone call. I never told her what I heard. Months later, a mutual friend admitted she had tried to reconnect with her ex, only to discover he never wanted a serious relationship in the first place. As for me, I stopped chasing explanations. Sometimes closure doesn't come from hearing an apology. Sometimes it comes from quietly choosing your own peace and refusing to stay where trust has already been broken.